Welcome back, Saber fans. Tony here from Ronin Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a website, roninsabers.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have a Korbanth ROTS-FLEX. The customer originally bought this from Korbanth with their just normal Echo chassis. The customer was very unsatisfied with it and was originally wanting an update for it. Once I received the saber, he wanted to basically have it reinstalled with my chassis and have a crystal reveal, and so I'll kind of show that here. So this is my ROTS-FLEX Echo chassis, I should say. You've got some short pin Shtok connectors there. You've got a removable battery system, positive and negative. You've got a 2-button system, power and aux. You've got a Proffieboard. This is just a 2.2 board, and then this is a crystal accent. You can see that when I power up the saber real quick.
My loyalties lie with the Chancellor, and with the Senate, and with you.
And so you see that crystal pulse when the saber is off, and then it'll turn on when the saber is on. It'll match the blade. You have little windows there that you can see the illumination from. Then you got a 24 Smuggler's Outpost bass speaker. So very loud, very nice. The operation is very simple to put the saber in. You just want to line up the Ronin sabers and the buttons with the button plungers, and then you can put it in. There we go. And then the trick that I usually do is I hold down the power button, screw in the pommel. Oh, you might get a force effect on there, just because the saber's technically gone. But once that's done, the buttons are lined up.
Oh, yeah, the tragic Anakin.
And you got your buttons working. So the customer here wanted only a certain number of fonts just to tell Anakin's story. He didn't want all of the Korbanth fonts transferred over, which is kind of nice. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you off the fonts. Alright, so here in the studio, we'll be demoing with a 27-inch blade, 7/8 inch as well, for this in-studio review. The customer here has his own blade, so I'm not providing that. He just wanted the install service for the core. And so, yeah, the first up, we have Annie 3, I believe, by Korbanth. A nice deep blue there. He's probably fairly familiar with the button layout, but I'll go through it anyway, so just tap to turn on and off. And we also have gesture features to turn on and off. Twist on and twist off. Well, I just did that backwards, but yeah. Just hit aux for blasters. It's responsive to the angle of the blade. Now, with the buttons, you want to go kind of towards the middle. The plungers are not quite on the end of the gold tabs. It's on the middle of the clamp card, so you want to make sure that those are hit correctly, or else sometimes blasters can be tricky if you don't hit the correct space. For force effects, you want to hold down the power button for 2 seconds, let go. For multi-blast, you want to hold down the aux button for 2 seconds and let go. Get that multi-blast begin sound, you can just swing your saber. To get out of it, tap once more. And you're good to go. Or, of course, you can hold it down for another 2 seconds to get out of multi-blast as well. For lightning block, you want to hold power, tap aux. For color changing, it's the opposite, so hold aux, tap power. You can go through the color wheel. Of course, you can fine-tune the color by holding the power button and letting go, or if you want to just go back to the previous coded color, just hit aux. What else? You've got a track player on here, and quotes. To get into the quote player, you want to tilt the blade down, hold down the power button for 2 seconds, let go.
Lock onto a margin.
This will have tons of Anakin quotes throughout the movie. They're all in order, and so you can keep going through them.
Master, General, this is where the ship is directly ahead. The one crawling with vulture droids. I'm gonna go help them out.
But yeah. For the coded track, you want to tilt the blade up, hold down the power button, let go. And this one just has Battle over Coruscant. He did ask that certain tracks be included on the track player, and so the track player has tons of fonts going through Anakin's story. But yeah, just hit power to select. You can also randomize it by hitting aux. Of course, hold down for 2 seconds to turn off. Next up, you want to hit the aux button while the saber is off.
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
This is the Tragedy by Korbanth. This is a Plagueis-inspired sound font. It's a nice little power up there, very similar to Korbanth's demo. Force effects.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
This has the Plagueis track as the theme. Yeah. Of course, you do have clashes. You can hold either or button and clash for lockup. Of course, these all have the same features as well.
Anakin Skywalker.
This, I believe, is Bold by K. Sith. This is the hero version. Yep. Some different force effects on there. Different tracks. Yeah, next up.
Darth Vader.
This is the Chosen One by K. Sith. This is the villain version. So it'll start off blue. And slaughter younglings. Can change it to red, symbolizing Anakin's turn. The multi-blast begin sound is kind of fun.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
You're gonna swing your saber. But yeah, this one has Anakin's Dark Deeds as the track. But yeah. Next up. This is DB3 by Korbanth. It came with his Annie 3 bundle.
Yes, Master. Where is Padme?
Tons of quotes on there.
Is she safe?
Tons. I say like 5.
Is she all right? I couldn't have. She was alive. I felt it. Yes, Master.
So, this also has Padme's funeral, or Qui-Gon's funeral technically. It's the same track as the track for this font. Very sad. Next up.
What is it? Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Now, continuing the story of the GRAFLEX, this is a New Hope GRAFLEX or training by Korbanth. This is the GRAFLEX version. So nice light blue here.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. This RT unit has a bad motivator, look!
A lot of quotes on here as well. This has the Force theme as the track. Next up.
I suggest you try it again, Luke. This time, let go your conscious self and act on instinct.
This is Korbanth's New Hope training, or GRAFLEX as well. This is the training version.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power
Has the same quotes on there, but you can change it back to
Jedi
Force
can
effects.
feel the Force flowing through him.
He made a plan, screaming about your conflict.
Yeah, it's not wise, you said Wookiee.
This will have the training ambience on there. Yeah.
I see your point, sir. I suggest a new strategy, Art. Let the Wookiee win.
Next up.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy?
This is ESB GRAFLEX by Korbanth. This is the Hoth version. Has a little Preon when he forces it in the Wampa Cave, and then he has a unstable buildup for the ignition, and then, of course, the blue. Now this one has a white swing. Has force effects and stuff from that too. This one has quotes from just the beginning.
Echo 3 to
of
Echo
Hoth.
7. I know, buddy. You read me? Well, I finished my circle. I don't pick up any live readings.
So yeah. And this has tons of tracks on the track there. Hoth. Other stuff as well. Next up.
I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a Jedi Master.
This is the same ESB GRAFLEX by Korbanth. This is the configured to be a Dagobah version. The same blade style. Different same quotes. I should go into force effects.
Go ahead with your weapon. I mean you no harm.
Different force effects.
I am wondering, why are you here?
Yeah. This one has 2 Dagobah tracks on there. One with Yoda's voice speaking to Luke while he's training on his back, and then one without. This first one is without, the second one is with. It takes a while to get into it, so I'll just skip it for now. Next up.
No. I am your father.
This is the ESB GRAFLEX as well by Korbanth. This is configured to be a Bespin version. So this has the special edition ignitions. Of course, the same blade style. White swing. Different force effects. This will also have different quotes on there as well. That.
You're fine. I'm full of surprises.
I'll never join you.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. No. That's not true.
This will also have a track, coded track on there.
Impossible.
Luke versus Vader as the coda track, and then I believe this also has a track player on there as well. Yeah. You go through all the entire duel itself. Yeah. Next up.
Anakin.
This is Vergent Scatter, I think that's what it's called. This is Kyberphonics Ahsoka series sound font. Now this font, I don't think the customer is aware that it came with multiple versions, but this will have both Anakin and the Vader versions, as well as Ahsoka, the both versions that you have in that sound font or see in that episode. This is the first version. This is the light side Anakin one. Next up.
General Anakin Skywalker.
This is the Vader version. Next up.
Come on, Snips.
This is the green version of Ahsoka sabers during Clone Wars.
Ahsoka.
This is the Siege of Mandalore version. So now we're back to the first font. He did not want the passive battery monitor on there, and with the party blade, he just wanted those Anakin sound fonts. So that concludes the install for the ROTS-FLEX from Korbanth, installed by yours truly. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys it. I hope you enjoy the review. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.